Are you a PA, a VA, an EA, any kind of assistant who works with somebody who is in another country and your language and their language are not the same? So my first language is English, and perhaps I'm working with Lou, who is in France, and I would like to get her messages translated to me, and she might want my messages to her translated. So first, I'm going to show you where you set that setting up. So I'm going to come up here in my Teams account and come up to the three dots, go to Settings, and we're going to start off in Appearance and Accessibility. We're going to scroll down to Translation. So my language is English United Kingdom, but of course you could set your language to any language. And I want to translate messages into English or French or whatever. And I've got some options of what I do. Do I ask before translating? Do I automatically translate, or do I never translate? And I might say that there is some language that I never want to translate, and I can choose those. So here we go, never translate English messages because I speak English. So if we go to Lou's account, so here she is, Lou in the browser, I've already gone to that area. I'm going to set translate messages into French because that's what Lou speaks for the purpose of this video. And we're going to say auto translate. So now it's going to go into French because basically, effectively, I've just told Teams, or Lou's just told Teams, that she speaks French. So we're going to go to the team here, and we're in the virtual classroom team. So I'm going to minimize Lou for the minute. And again, I'm going to come into the team, and I'm going to go into the virtual classroom team where I'm going to start a new post. Now I've got the need to create a social media post for the opening of the new branch of Coffee Island, my coffee shop in New York. And I've had Copilot write me some text, which I am going to just copy and paste into here. So I'm not interested so much in what it is. You can see I've put insert address in bold. Now when I post this, if I bring Lou up and we make our screens go side by side, so I want Lou on the left and me on the right. So what you're going to see is this post should get translated into French automatically. So I'm going to click post, and here it is. And as we saw in front of our eyes, it got translated into French. So now when you're working with people in another language, you can set Teams to do that translation for you. And I set it to automatically translate, but if I wanted to set it to ask, so I need to go to the right settings, and down here, appearance accessibility, if I say ask me before translating and go back to Teams and come back and do that same post and post that, you'll see it will show up, but it hasn't yet been translated. To make it translate, I'll click the three dots and choose translate, and then it will translate into French. So that's the difference between automatically translate and ask me.